Chapter 15, almost 3 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh! Oh! What? I was just gonna say, what the hell do you see? I see myself. What the hell? He wasn't dead? Wait, who am I? There you are, Commander Sith. Finally.
Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking for you everywhere.
Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up.
I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal.
What the hell is going on?
What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain?
We can talk about that when we get together.
This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
Yeah, and then dawn will eventually break, right? What the hell on earth is happening?
Okay, let's not even think about how, okay, I'm not Sissel, sure. Or I'm not the man with the red suit and the yellow banana hair. Okay, that's fine. But even taking that into account, the person with that face is supposed to have died 10 years ago. Unless if they didn't die. Well, I'd probably lean towards thinking that more than something supernatural. Even though this whole thing about having ghost tricks is very supernatural.
Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
This guy hasn't been around for so long, I just completely forgot about him for a bit. So everything is going according to their plan then. That's probably not good, right? Because they've been killing people and we probably are not on the same side as them.
Yes. We're very close.
We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Until you arrive?
Are you on some kind of a spaceship? Are you in space? Are you an alien after all? You know, the first time we were in this room, I'm still gonna call myself Sissel because I have no idea what who I am. Like, Sissel said, hey, I can't read this writing because it looks foreign. But we know that he can't read. He can't read his own language, which I'm gonna assume is English. But then he recognized that this was foreign? So, are we talking to aliens here?
Very well.
Oh, the phone goes away. Back to the grapes. Oh. Oh. It is some... Oh, submarine. A submarine disconnected from the pipe? Are all those people blue? Wait, are they like an invading nation? Is this a stately affair? Nice try, Inspector Cabanela.
But you can never stop me.
See ya, sucker. Wait, but Cabanela... Was he forced to make the phone call then? Good thing we can revive him, but yikes, what the hell is happening? I still have this face. So... That submarine guy and his people have a deal going on with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Well, yeah, I think that's reasonable to assume. Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him. Maybe he isn't the bad guy after all. Hey, wake up. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Oh boy, I don't even know what we're gonna see here. Everything has been going according to their plan. According to real Sissel's plan? If that even is his name. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. That's part of the phone call. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Did he not die? Was it not a corpse? Yeah, because the guy who was examining the corpse was a blue guy, and we know that the blue guy is in the cahoots with the other blue people. So he didn't die then. Maybe he never died 10 years ago, and on tonight, he still didn't die. Because if Lin was manipulated into shooting Sissel, maybe they rigged it somehow. That's the image they wanted to give off, especially in front of the security cameras. But then, actually, that's not what was happening. The fake bullet, I don't know. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. So much for your spotless record, huh, Cabanella? What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Oh! What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. For the detective. But the detective didn't shoot you 10 years ago. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Yeah, it was a rock. It wasn't us. Are you gonna say something dumb like, yeah, but if it wasn't for you chasing me, I never would have stood in that spot to get hit by the meteorite? Wrong! I was murdered! By all of you! Your hand. His hand doesn't hurt? What, does he have some strange powers? He just put his hand on that iron hot thing and it didn't hurt? He didn't talk about it hurting. Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Oh! Innocent. Lin, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lin? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. Oh my god. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. Coming from Cabanella, too. That's how you know you're really... And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. Aww. He was already like this 10 years ago? I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? Yes, because it would mean that, because if Sissel died, this Sissel died, and then Detective Jowd died, then nobody knows what happened. One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. Even worse than criminals in some ways. Yeah, because he's pretending to be a good guy. Whereas bad guys, They don't even pretend. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Oh! Does Cabanela have some sort of a swapping power? Oh my gosh. Okay, nothing wrong with a gun. Maybe? It's just him as a person. There's something strange going on with him. Ye gods! Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. He can manipulate stuff. Yes, the powers. That's part of what the deal is about with the blue people. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everyone who knew about Temzik. Oh, the way they word it is very ambiguous. If you know the park, okay, now you know it's talking about a park. But if you didn't, it could be anything. So that's why you wanted Lin dead. So it is kind of like, yeah, this Sissel called Lin over so that the blue people could kill her. Because the blue people are fulfilling the deal so that they're doing what Sissel wants so that they can get whatever Sissel's gonna give them. Which is something related to the power. There's no blood in this game. Not even a stain. Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela. He's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. You should be relieved. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby! Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby! Yeah, a life valuable to this nation. Is this some like foreign powers trying to invade this country kind of thing going on? The blue people are foreign people. They're trying to gain some power to overthrow the government here. That's a good boy. Gee, hostage sure is anything. Gives me complete control, yes. So, are you a manipulator too? Oh, you got your memory back already. I have ghost tricks. Powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anyhoot, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right, I'd better be careful. Well, he can stop me, but no matter how many times he stops me... Yeah, he's got the stuff coming out. It's that corpse earlier. Was he just pretending to be dead? And then nobody looked carefully enough to see if he was actually dead? Look at him. There is that something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? I don't have that. I mean the actual me. That body has had that stuff the whole time. It's a sign of having been hit by the meteorite. Or something. Okay, if he realizes I'm here, I can still go back, right? I can't go to him. No. Hey, this book has been here since the beginning of forever. The top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one on top is balanced so precariously, it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? And I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him. Good question, but not one we want to answer now. We are limited on time. Rock the helmet. Oh! He realizes I'm here. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? Ah, he's looking at the screen! I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give it up now. I control everything. Well, he's distracted, but it doesn't matter. Everything! Including the life of this police inspector in white. Okay, we gotta do something about that desk lamp so that he doesn't use it to get the gun. Wait, don't shoot! That just expedited everything. This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" It looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of him like that. Behind him? It's not exactly like there was a lot of time here. And everything, arguably everything is in front of him. Like, arguably everything. If I try to turn on the desk lamp, won't the same thing happen? Can I phone? No. I'll have to find something I can do here. I can examine the book, that's about it. Rock the helmet, close the lid. Did he notice? It's too small for him to notice. What if I swivel it this way to begin with? I think he'll notice that. Oh, dang it. Okay. That's no good. But the good thing is, I can go back no matter how many times this happens. It's a game of chicken, and you're not gonna win. I'll get you. Should I wait? Maybe this is a matter of waiting a little bit. Closing the spout lid, because he's gonna get angry enough to like shake this whole thing off. Let's just stand and wait for a little bit. Maybe Cabanella not pulling out the gun would be a better plan. Time's passing. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Oh! Now I can go down. Oh my god! Whoa! What the hell happened here? Look at this place. This is a very deliberate kind of destruction. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now, there is another death lying hidden here. Pigeon Man! What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about yourself. Yeah. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Ah! The pigeon lived, but not the man. Hey, come to think of it. Oh, I wonder if this happened already the last time I came here. Where is that old pigeon guy? Wait, we don't have time to worry about this guy too, do we? Move? Maybe we can save this guy first and then go back to the 4 minutes before death. Yo, dude! Oh my god! The toolbox open. I'm kind of curious what this is all about. This is some kind of device. Very astute observation. Sorry, my memory isn't working. Yeah, mine isn't working too well right now either. I do remember seeing somebody use this equipment though. Was it upstairs on the science table? Balance toy. I'll talk to him first. Hey, man. Excuse me. Are you awake? You should be. If you died beforehand. Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor! Do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. He blew up the place! Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Why is mine so slow to come back? Everyone remember their own memories so quickly. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe we'll find a lead. Inceptioning the going back in time. Are everyone's ghost powers unique? Well, Sissel and mine were different, but this guy, he can definitely make objects move. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, they moved my body here. Yeah, this is the original body. Okay. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. So it's completely... nothing has been triggered here, because we saved Lin last time. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. A ghostly reading on the ghostly spectrometers. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead! He's just not there! The true form of the Manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Can he, like, move bodies? Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? Oh my god. The forensics guy was definitely fishy. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people. Just like I control the Justice Minister and Lin. But your shell, this is a shell that died 10 years ago, didn't it? Is this your original? Are you saying this is not your original face? So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. What? That was a kid 10 years ago who did nothing wrong. Your sense of logic is so warped. Okay, if you blame it on Zhao, that's really unreasonable, fine. But you're gonna blame it on the kid for being at the park at the time? Seriously? Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. So that's why he's erasing all the Temsics. Along with the contraption in this room. All the evidence? Well, he knows this too. What caused the explosion though? This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Ah, TNT! Professor, look out! And he's okay? Was he standing a safe distance away, or is this part of the weird invincibility he has? Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? Yeah, in the beginning they mentioned, hey, how come the guy, if the banana hair guy died upstairs, how come he ended up at the couch downstairs? But then they mentioned that it's because the toolbox pushed him down. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. I knew something was weird with him. He said he was gonna take the corpse back to the lab. But he'd already made a deal with the Manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't gonna let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. And that's why you called him up to the super's office? I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. A very high-level technique, not exposing him immediately. Just, you know, seeing what he does first. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. Of all the rooms? I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you too. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? Did he die just today? No time for thinking now, baby! Action is the name of the game! Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. These rules, I don't know how rigid they are though, maybe there are some exceptions. I don't think there are, because it's hard to figure anything out if there are. This place is dangerous. Alright man, jump in there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Yeah, he was close enough to get hurt too, but he didn't. Well, what do you propose then, Prof? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Okay, I got it. The hatch. Easy enough for you to say. Sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something! If I open this right now, this guy's gonna fall. I want to see it happen anyway. It's no use. I can't open it. Could the fact the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it? I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. He sounds proud of that fact too. This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Oh, it opens up, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead. A door that opens downward, eh? There's a tire down there. Measuring device. Can we move the TNT away? No? We want to... What in the world is this thing? This device has that meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Temsic radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think too much about things. What a sorry pair. So, yeah, the meteorite probably did something to him, I guess. A door that opens downwards. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that. It's not this door for sure. And I'm kind of curious about that. Is that a tire down there? Huh, really cool how these are things that came up in previous levels, but now they're going over it again. Don't be daft. Oh. No, that's the measuring device. He's not really moving anywhere. He's completely dead. He's not dead, he's just not there. Is he moving? He's not moving off the hatch at all. Okay. Balance toy. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? I just thought I'd try it out. If you do, you're gonna set the contraption in motion. Oh yeah. I just thought. He just thought he'd blow me up is what he thought. Whoops, that's my bad. But there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my tricks on in this room. Yeah, there's... I was just examining it. I wasn't gonna do anything about it specifically. People are getting up. Doesn't really change too much for me. Oh, I can no longer reach the balance toy. That might have been a mistake then, coming back here. Okay, there was like 1 split second between... Okay, this guy moving off and then this guy... Can I open it now? It's no use, I can't open it. The guy in red is standing on it. There was a very, very quick split second. I don't know if there was. Is he more heavyset than he looks too? He's an adult man. He'd weigh more than you. Why are you asking me? This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard, wouldn't you agree, Professor? I don't know what they mean just yet. A door that opens downward. There are a few things in this room that can be possessed, but I can't reach them anymore. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there, actually. I can't reach up. This is just the regular dialogue. Now then, Professor. And he's gonna do the balance toy. I still can't do anything new because of that, but this thing is gonna go down now. As you perhaps have already noticed, time is running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, I know. But, you know, there aren't a whole lot of things I can use my ghost tricks on in here. It looks like it's all over. Unless I find another path, I'm sort of at a deadlock here. Sissel. Sissel! Every time. Sissel! Hey, I know that voice. Help me! Where are you? That's what I was thinking about when I saw that tire. Find me! Before I'm carried away! What's with the frail-sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yup. A little guy that looks a little fragile, but has strength that surprise you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Probably can't solve this without him. How far does this go down? How far? This only goes down so far. This is it. It doesn't actually change anything for me. Where are you, my man? I can't. This is it. This is it. There really are so few things that we can do here. It's... Oh my gosh, if I unpause, it's gonna be Over. If I can stop this toy from spinning, I can halt the contraption. How can you stop it from spinning? But that won't really solve anything. There's a smart boy. If you stop the explosion, he'll just find another way to get me. So I need to wait for it to happen first. And it would probably give away the fact that you're here too. So I have to rescue you without stopping the explosion. Is that even possible? That's what has to be done. Deal with it. Okay, just to confirm, again, there's nothing I can do here. Cupid! Cupid! Nothing has really changed anywhere. Hey, pigeon! Do something, pigeon! The pigeon won't do anything! Did I miss it? Was it like a very quick second?
Sissel!
There he is again!
Farewell!
No! Sounds like your little pal was carried away. He's probably in the basement. But I couldn't even go to the basement. Where was he? Maybe you should have tried to find him somehow. Maybe you should have looked around, you know, from corner to corner, baby. Now what? Maybe I should start over? That would be a good idea. But if I just see him, okay, I'm assuming I have to get to him. But if I just see him, is that enough? Because there were some suspicious rats down here. Like what's this stuff? Seems very fishy to me. That bowling ball in the tire. The rats. It's gotta be the rats. Okay, Missile, where are you? Where are you? Do I just look for you? Are you here? Oh! Oh, I just had to look at it. I didn't have to find a core.
Sissel! Here I am!
Oh, hey, it's...
Missile!
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course! Here, let me come join you.
What? You could have gone here by yourself. Why did you... Oh.
Okay, here I am, Sissel.
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
That's all we had to do. We just had to look at him. Missile, you could have done that by yourself. You didn't need me to find you there.
Okay, let's stop that explosion.
No, we can't do that.
Okay, let's take care of the man in red then.
He never questions. No, we can't do that either.
We can't do this, we can't do that. What can we do?
We let the explosion happen. Then we rescue the old pigeon guy without the man in red noticing. And your powers are the key to all of it, Missile.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
We're talking about a matter of seconds. We can't miss our chance. Whoa! Alright, Missile. Alright. Okay, first of all. There's a toy cake here. Alright. There's a lot. Hold up. How far? I know there's a... Oh, the bowling ball isn't a thing? Okay. Well, we've got to use Missile for something, so... The ball's over here right now. There's a lamp. There's even a telephone. How high up can you go? You can actually go up like really, really high, right? Like all the way back up here. Oh, but that's it. Anyway, Missile can't move anything. You can only swap. What's gonna swap? I can't find anything to swap with. A circle. You want a circle, right?
Do you remember how to use my powers?
Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right?
Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape.
What's the difference?
As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different.
You know, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with the sewage. Things that look like... Okay, so missile is Whoa, whoa, whoa. What on earth looks like the same shape, though? Is there anything else to look at down here? Not in particular. Oh! Oh! Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel! My animal instincts are starting to surface!
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? What does that mean? Oh, what the heck? The stack of magazines and... this old magazines with... Oh! Now you can reach! Oh! What the heck? Are you kidding me? More of them are coming. Wow, what? Oh my gosh. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself.
It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back!
What a dangerous bunch. Alright, alright, alright. Hold up. Oh! The lid fell off. The lid fell off. Which means the lid and the trash can... Okay, this can be swapped, but why? What does that change? How does that change anything? Oh. Okay. That lid fell down already. So this is gonna be... the measuring device? I don't even know if you shot... Did Cupid shoot the thing already? My god, this is like... split second. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold up, missile. Hold up. We go here. Oh! Wait! Hold up, Sissel right now is in the hatch. Can we move Sissel away from the hatch first? And then... Oh, are you serious? Okay, but if we do it right now, then I think he'll notice. This might be a timing issue. Look out! Oh, and then Cabanella blocks his vision. Oh, wow! Oh, that's crazy, the lid! Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I've 4 or 5 broken bones. Oh, and then that's why he made that phone call. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! Yes, shh, shh, shh. We did it! At least for one of them. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanella. I couldn't do anything to help you. For now. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. One at a time, right? One at a time. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister.
Hmm?
You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is a warrior who keeps Camila safe. Or he would be, if he was actually still full of life. Camila. Gods in heaven! What a terrible thing! That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed.
Wait just a minute. Miss Camila is a hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camila? A hostage? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time it's different, right, Sissel?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We couldn't do any of this without Sissel too. Thank goodness we didn't bring him back to life. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camila, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you.
Little dude zipping up there. We're unbeatable though. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. It can carry the oh, this one. Okay, I thought you meant the rectangular one, the heavy box. Oh! You've got grit, little pigeon. I better get up there before the little pigeon's strength gives out. I'm sorry for doubting you, pigeon, just because you were blue. I know, it's not the right shade of blue anyway. I'm sorry, I mean, we're not at the very end yet, but you're probably not the bad guy, so I do apologize. Sissel is waiting for me. I'd better hurry. Okie dokie, thank you!
There you are, Sissel!
Sorry for the wait, Sissel. Is it just a weird coincidence that our names sound so similar? 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. So same thing then, we have to wait until he fires? What? We can't... pause it when the bullet is in the air? That seems like it's out of our abilities. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yup, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanella without him noticing. Oh, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something!
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel! Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just press R2.
Okay, maybe the first thing we should be checking out is... what can we reach, what can we not reach? Sissel can reach a microscope and photos. Knit hat? Knit hat and the hard hat are the same... they're the same shape, right? I'm trying to look for stuff that's the same shape here, because that's definitely gonna be important.
So, Sissel, could you explain something to me? Exactly how did the man in white die?
Do you want to see it? He got shot with a gun.
Gun, huh? I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear that loud bang?
Huh? Oh, why do they? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, you really forgot a lot, didn't you, Sissel? Oh, brother. I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet.
Bullet?
A little lump of metal. It proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head.
Aha! I get it! It's like a little tiny Mino, right?
You're not wrong. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though.
In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white.
Hey, good news, eh, Whitecoat? Can't anybody here just call me Cabanella? What? What's the ethnicity behind the name Cabanela anyway? Definitely not Japanese. Sounds almost Spanish. Although, are we in the UK or I don't even know where we are. Okay, so this hat. This book here probably is relevant. Hey, this book looks like the bullet, doesn't it? Okay, I think we've got our bullet replacement then. And then it'll just whack him on the chest, but it won't pierce through him, which is what we're trying to avoid here. That's probably good. I think we're probably a little bit too early to see anything right now. Okay, Sissel can't go anywhere until the kettle comes down. Okay, here's our chance. Oh, sorry, Sissel, Missile was in there. So Missile can pretty much go anywhere because of your far reach. But you can't do anything besides switch. I'm just curious about the hat situation. If we knock the hat down... Oh, this hat is so far away, though. Actually... Whoa. Sissel, you still can't reach that one. Okay. So you can be in the phone and stuff. I can open the spout lid. That's gonna be useful. Okay, I'm gonna try this. He's gonna notice. What's going on? Yes. But I wonder if it'll be different because Missile is here. Okay, because we have to wait for the moment to shoot. The moment of shooting. I'm trying to get into the ghost world. Wait! Don't shoot! Don't shoot. Okay, we're not allowed to stop it here. So we have to do more. I guess using my powers right in front of the other me wasn't such a good idea. Especially when someone gets shot because of it. I guess the only thing I can do is aim for that break when he looks away. I just have to be sure I don't miss my chance. You mean when he looks at the camera directly? I think we need to let stuff play out first though. Yeah. Okay, the kettle fell down. Sissel can be here now. Sissel... I don't think you can do too much here though, Sissel. You can't even move to the other side. What can... Missile has got to do some kind of swapping somewhere. The knit hat. Maybe I'm still a little bit too hasty. What if I just don't do anything for now? Will anything change?
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, he's looking away now.
That bad Sissel just turned around.
Do you have to call him that? Oh, now we can move the desk lamp. But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time he takes his eyes off of me too. If you have something to do it now. Time to take the first steps towards saving the inspector. Okay, alright. Let's swivel this for starters. Which means I can now access the hat. Do you want to rock it down now? Because I can just examine the book. That's not helpful. Ah! What was that? Okay, the hat is down. How does that help me in any shape or form? Maybe Cabanela realizes that someone's trying to help him too. Okay, this is just the dialogue. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Oh, I forgot about this part, because if you let it play out... Right, he gets shot once. And then the cart comes over because of that. Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
Yikes, I'm a little scared right now. Why didn't he die?
Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well he wouldn't die if I shot him. but it still deterred him. Then why did you go to the trouble of shooting him at all? You gotta try it. Time's almost up. That's enough chit-chat. But now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. Yes, because now we can move this thingy. Oh, missile isn't it? Hold up. Missile? Missile... Ooh, even Missile has some trouble reaching over there if I... But I think Missile can stay here though. I think the main thing is Missile has to be the book, because that's gonna be the bullet. And then... You can go back. I don't know what that hat's gonna do. Okay. Examine the microscope. So what exactly is this thing? It looks like a giant nail clipper to me. We went over this already. No, it most certainly does not. It's an instrument used in analyzing radiation-emitting matter. Oh, yes, I see. You're not alone, kid. None of the rest of us understand it either, baby.
Yeah, you said it!
It's not a thing to be proud of. Old pictures of little fragments of rock. Oh, I was just gonna say, it's the Temzik, the meteorite. Oh, so you're researching it. The Pigeon Man has been researching all of this stuff. Those are Temzik fragments. That's an article from back when it was big news. 10 years ago, nobody really understood it. I guess that's still true today. Okay, that's no time for chit-chat here. This knit hat. Jiggle the frick out of it. Okay, maybe that... Oh, that's the bullet. Maybe that's the bullet. Okay, now we're somewhere. That means... Actually, the book can come down right now. Why would I want the knit hat over the book, though? The book is hard... Oh! What? The heck?
Well, would you look at that? Right on the hook.
I love knit hats. So warm. And most of all, soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Aha, I thought so. Yes? I thought we were... Oh, it's kind of hard to get to the hat here because there's so many other... There's so much other crap in the way. What is this? This is the desk lamp. Okay, it's purely hard to get... I can't swap it because it's so... There's so many other pores in between. That's the main problem. That's, alright. Alright, Sissel. Turn on desk lamp. Jiggle again? But if you jiggle it again, the shape is gonna change. You wanna try it? Oh, I don't think that was a good idea because now the shape is different. They probably... But there are so many cores here! Should I just swivel this thing? To like whack him or something? No, we gotta let him shoot. That's the deal. Shoot. No. Okay. Hold on. Stop. He's going to shoot! It's too late!
It's no use! Even with my powers, there's nothing I can do!
I don't see anything to swap the bullet with. I guess you didn't make it in time. Oh, I'm so sorry, Inspector. It's okay, we'll try again. I think we were getting very close, but the knit hat, like the book. The book and the knit hat. Okay, let's say I switch the hard hat and the knit hat, so? Like, if we want to switch the bullet with something, we have to wait till the bullet comes out, right? But they're stopping me before the bullet even comes out. Again? I'm gonna get shot again? Okay, he's not shooting. No. Is this it? They said it's it. So I think I missed my window here. Okay, I didn't knock the hat down this time. He's gonna shoot, it's too late! Again? Oh! Ah! I just had to do nothing. Keep the knit hat on the hook. Don't knock it down. No, wait! Our chance is coming up!
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in mid-air, between the gun and the inspector's forehead.
Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet.
The knit hat? Not the knit hat.
Ah! Hurry now! Swap that hanging bullet with something else!
I know. There's gotta be something with the same shape. Yes. It's that there's too many cores in the way every damn time. Wait, what does this have to do with a knit hat? It's this, isn't it? What? Oh my god. What? Oh, I thought we were talking about like the full bullet coming out, but are you saying the bullet? This is the front of the bullet? The knit hat? Seriously? Oh, I thought the book was like the full shape of the bullet. But it's just considering the front. Oh. Don't think he noticed. Is he stupid? Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats, so warm, and most of all, soft.
Did I do all right?
You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too! Over and over!
Is the evil Sissel stupid? How did he not notice that he didn't kill the guy? Oh my god.
What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
So you two were working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Okay, let's hurry back! Back to our time! We have to rescue Miss Camila!
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too.
Well, even though he's the manipulator, he can possess people. Maybe he can't do what Missile can do, because he didn't seem to recognize that this could have happened. I thought it would have been super obvious, but apparently not.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left. And now, a new story is about to unfold, in a new present.
And you remember everything, both of you. So help me out. How are you feeling, you old crazy character?
Hey there, Prof! We're both alive, I see!
Yeah, nothing like it, baby!
But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there.
Used to be, a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh?
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through for us.
Oh dear, old age.
Ah, damn it. You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine.
Is his hair gray originally and then he dyed it brown? There's still that little gray strip there.
Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white.
Oh, his bones are still broken because that happened after the Pigeon Man was saved.
I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I better talk to them.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hey guys.
If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way, I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries.
But, really, you shouldn't talk that way.
Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless.
It's probably what the mindset behind detectives and maybe law enforcement. They want to do something they want to have the power to do something to change things, right?
He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record.
He can hear you.
It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him.
Say, you're right.
That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost.
Can you tell me about the guy? Who am I?
The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool.
He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
Yes, he's being ridiculous.
But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you!
Does he not feel pain at all then? Because he's occupying a vessel. I'm still looking at that part where his hand is on that iron.
Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner. Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. And then finally you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
That could be simply referring to Cabanella arresting him, but probably it's something a bit more. What did you do?
Yes. 10 years ago, on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
A witness? You said witness. So he's not even guilty. Yeah, he said he was innocent.
Detective, I'm telling ya! I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
Oh, does this go back to the spotless record thing then? Because he's so eager to keep his record, he's basically forcing the witness into confessing certain things or admitting to things that they haven't even done just to keep that record.
But I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But I was too green.
Commonality between you and Jowd. 10 years ago, we were all too inexperienced.
I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that.
Cabanella! Got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now.
And then he escapes.
And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room.
It?
My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place.
But that's still like really warped logic though. He's the one who decided to point a gun at people, okay? What? He decided to pick up the gun. That's not... No one made him do that. Come on. That's stretching it.
We first found out about the Manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication.
Overseas communication?
For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks.
With the blue people?
This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers.
Oh, the deal is that his entire body, he's selling himself.
That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases.
The Rockstar and the Siege.
The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then, finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out.
But they're technically not doing anything illegal here by doing this deal, so it's kind of hard to pin them for that. But the manipulating people, is that even a law that you can get someone for? There's no laws for that.
That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal.
Submarine? Okay, so confirmed, blue people equals foreign country people. They have foreign writing.
But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
But you can't stop him from leaving the country, technically. We probably could now because he tried to kill inspectors and all, but if he didn't, then he'd just be a random guy with powers.
Right. Highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes. And now that they have that little girl as a hostage? Camila. We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Do we have to kill him then? Again? This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby! In some ways, it's more important to me than my life.
I don't know if that's a healthy outlook.
Then your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the Manipulator case. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much?
Is that surprising? Well, he's working on the case, that's why he's researching it. Makes sense to me.
Of course! Why else, baby? I just can never believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma?
Yeah, you didn't think he did it either.
I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power.
Oh, so now you're saying he's a good guy after all, because the reason he did all this is so that he could gain more power to help Jowd's case from the inside. Okay, I mean, sure, I guess.
And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent.
Okay, and then not seeing him for 5 years? Because you were still working on the case? Alright. But bringing him back to prison? Even though you know he didn't do it? Okay.
What incredible determination. There is one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd...
Yeah, exactly.
Why didn't you help him escape from prison?
Well, if he did escape, it would be a life on the run. It wouldn't be a normal life.
That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know? As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lin completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. You're right, so let's go do it. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know? I used to be a part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. We should have had you to investigate my body. Oh, that's what he was doing though, yeah, in the basement. That blue examiner was fake. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. Because the body disappeared? Oh! Leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too. Who's the desk lamp then? Ray isn't even here anymore. One clue left behind. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? And like, when you were examining him again 10 years later, his body didn't decompose at all? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute. Could it be? That's right. It was coming from the meteorite fragment. Alien meteorite powers. Oh, he had that pigeon since 10 years ago. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die, only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the Manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. You quit your job for a passion. Damn. You can tell this story was written in a time where we weren't all bogged down by capitalism. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? The unusual corpse. That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch? But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. But when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. Did the meteorite do that? And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood, either. But we can tell it's a corpse because there's no heartbeat. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. Doubt? Doubt? We
We were in the morgue in the prison, and it was not that well guarded. Just saying. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
Got up and walked out. With powers similar to mine. Just got up and left. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him.
Is there no CCTV? No security footage?
And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove.
It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. Because he figured out they're working on the same thing. They want to collaborate.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temzik. Is that you, baby?
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
I was investigating the Manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this Manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the Manipulator say this. The source of my power is not of this world.
The meteorite. And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The Manipulator case and Temzik were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago, he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. But why? Oh. Because Detective Jowd, he wanted revenge on him? Okay.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camila.
And Camila might not remember because she's so young.
So that contraption in the basement here, you built it to try and help Detective Jowd?
That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Camila told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have done. It made an impossible move.
The Cupid turning? I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow the Cupid to rotate. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't fire. Oh, but that's not a built-in thing.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camila's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the Manipulator actually existed.
I mean, there are numerous other possibilities, I feel like. Just something more simple like, hey, someone snuck in afterwards. But, okay. I mean, jumping to the supernatural reasons is kind of a big leap in police investigation.
Inspector Cabanela!
Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me. Of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to.
Is that really the image she had of him? That's the image that he tried to portray to everyone else, but I don't know.
Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry. I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This Manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer.
Yikes.
Tonight, I really thought we finally had him.
We still have some time.
But my body gave out on me, right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke.
But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd!
The minister called off the execution order! And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too!
Whoa, that's a huge thing. He can do that? That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. He's still wearing the prison clothes underneath.
Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that.
You make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. Taking all the credit. Jowd. Oh! 5 years ago, you left this coat with me. Just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. That pigeon. I am sorry for doubting you once again. Oh, no time to change pants though. Actually, he looks even more like a prisoner now because you can see his shirt. I've been waiting so long. Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend.
Hey, don't forget about me. Pocket watch. There's a message in there, isn't there?
This present you gave me? It's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you liked it.
These two talking to each other while not looking at each other. Doing some cool anime bro thing.
Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work.
I know where the submarine is!
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do? Please?
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon.
Will I like the answer though?
Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella.
Leave it to the young ones. You gotta start training them young.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever.
No clues on who I am at all in this whole event.
But now, I don't feel so alone.
Because everyone died already, so everyone can talk to you when you're dead.
Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn.
The day is about to break though. It's 3:39 a.m. The submarine. We've been there already one time. SYS, that's the area code. Can we work something off of that? But even if you get the submarine, I don't know if you can do anything about them. Because there's blue people here in the country right now. We should get those people first. They're the ones with the kidnappers. So there's different things going on here. The blue people kidnapping Camila. And then Sissel, evil Sissel, is, I don't know where he's going. He might be going to where the blue people are. Maybe we'll find all of them in the same place.